This group of scammers have thought of an ingenious way to get new victims. They've set themselves up to look like Garmin, a GPS or navigation device, but it's a fake website. They're using a website called GarminUpdateNow.online instead of the real Garmin.com. And this gives them an opportunity to talk online to prospective victims. The left-hand window is me typing something, but we can see what the scammer sees on the right-hand window. So as I talk on the online chat, you can see what the scammer's doing. When I started the chat session, I was apparently speaking to Olivia, who described herself as Garmin GPS support. And of course her real name isn't Olivia, his name is Abhishek. And although it's a UK phone number on the website, this call would divert to Delhi. And as I'm chatting with the scammer, it's obvious that they have multiple websites and multiple chats on the go at any one time. He's also speaking to somebody called Barry and Graham Dover. And they've just instructed Graham to download and run some remote access software, because this is how their scam works. As they chat with me, they will cut and paste from a very set script. It doesn't really matter what my problem is, all they want to do is get remote access to my PC. So they'll either call me back, or if someone has phoned a number on the website, they will make sure that that victim downloads remote access software like GoToAssist. Hello.
Hi sir, this side Alan from Garmin Support. How are you doing today?
Hello, yes, thanks Alan, thanks for calling me back. I'll not bore you with showing you all of the details of the scam. It's a pretty set tech support scam script. As always, they'll make out that your computer has some sort of virus problem, and of course they'll want to charge you for fixing that problem. But by watching them, I was able to figure out all of their various scam websites and establish that there was only about 4 or 5 scammers in the room at one time, and only one of them managed all of the interactive chat sessions. So this made them very vulnerable to chat flooding. So if I managed to recruit a few people together to start pummeling those talk websites, and this is what happens whenever they started getting those flood chats.
New visitor. अरे सब आता है मिश्रा. Don't do this. अरे कौन सी यार ये टॉक टू पे कहाँ बज रही है कपिल पता ही तो नहीं चलता यार बहन जो देख ये मुझे
नहीं तुम्हारी माँ चुद रही है ना जो सीट पे बहन से उठ के नहीं आ पा रहे हो तुम एक भी छोड़ कितने सारे आ गए तो ज्वाइन कर पहले बज रही है ये लो फेक है बहन चो आई एम एना क्वीन एना फॉर आर्डली क्या करना है क्वीन एना ऑफ अंडर ये तो फेक ही लग रहा है छोड़ दूँ डू यू एंजॉय योर जॉब अरे बहन चोट कैसे साउंड पता तो चले बहन चोट बचता है सुन बैठ के बकचोदी मत कर बहन के लोड़े पेल दूंगा यहीं से उड़ता हुआ आएगा अरे क्या है ये सारे फेक हैं भाई सारे फेक हैं भाई मेरा फोन दियो आईपी देखिए सबके अलग अलग सीन है करवा रहा तो मैं जा रहा हूँ फोन है तेरे को भेज तो दिया बहनचोद करवा ले सोने जा रहा हूँ चला जा सोने कोई तो रहा सुबह आई एम प्रॉब्लम किसको भेजा है मत करे ऐसा कर You have so many issue in your website.
डेयरी वाला नहीं है, मेरे को दो बनाए थे, मैंने एक बनाया था कल।
ये बहन जो इस पे भी आ रहा लिख रहा है सिंगल यार, ये क्या कहते हैं बहन जो ये टॉम की चैट पे और इस पे 80 पे बहन जो 10 चैट बज गई एक साथ। टॉम पे तो अभी एक दो ही बजी हैं, ये क्या कहते हैं चूतिया टॉम पे आ रहे हैं और 80 वो तो बजे जा रहा बहन जो रुक ही नहीं रहा है। ये आ रहा है डू यू हैव अ बॉयफ्रेंड, बोलो ब्लॉक मार रहा हूँ मैं। ब्लॉक मार दो
यस बोलना।
तेरा नाम ले।
As they started to realise what was happening, they were beginning to ban these chats. But they were all being made from anonymous proxies, so that wasn't really going to do them very much good. And not only that, I had the ability to unban these clients. I had instructed the people who were helping me to use anonymous proxies or VPNs. This meant that their locations often appeared in the middle of lakes or really unusual places. They would valiantly continue to try and run their scam without realising that everyone connecting was just trying to wind them up.
फिर बज रही है एक साथ बज रही है बिना बात के। क्या कह रहा छोड़ देना, इरिटेट होने तो बहन के लौड़ों को जाके सोना ही तो है। माधे चौथ अभी सोएगा उठेगा सुबह का लौड़ा। शांति से बैठ जा, पेलूंगा यहीं पे बहन के लौड़े। मिश्रा आ गया। सही है होगा, सही है कि ये गलत? पता नहीं यार मुझे। नंबर तो ऑलरेडी है वेबसाइट पे, हम कहाँ दे रहे हैं।
न्यू विजिटर। मैं रेडी हो रहा हूँ और जैसे कॉल है मुझे बताना।
फिर आ गया बहन का लौड़ा। आर यू सिंगल, तेरी माँ की चूत। क्या कहता तूने इसको? अबे कर दिया, ये दूसरा आया बहन का लौड़ा।
यार बोल ना, सिंगल है नहीं है तू। चैट का फोटो भेज। साले दूसरी जगह से कैसे आ सकता है? पता कॉल सेंटर में प्रैंक कॉल आती है कि प्रैंक चैट्स आ रही है। भाई ओए कभी स्पीकर वाले से मेरे पे रिमोट काम नहीं कर रहा।
टॉम पे भी आ रही है बार। किसको करें? Hello, I had a hot night with co-worker. My wife doesn't know I am away. I need to drive home fast, but it is stupid garment, but doesn't work. Kada, I am in the middle of nowhere in a hotel. I had a hot night with my co-worker. सबको बैन मार रहा हूँ मैं। I am scared. Please help. ये मुझे लग रहा है ये बंद कर रहा हूँ मैं। बंद कर सारी, बंद कर।
Eventually, when they realised what was happening, they were just banning people irrespective of what anyone was saying.
बंद कर।
But this wasn't really doing them very much good, as I was immediately unbanning these chat clients.
नहीं करनी काम माँ की चूत। तेरी बहन ये हो रहा था जब मैं तेरे को कह रहा था ना सुबह कि उस दिन गांड मर रही थी, ये हो रहा था उस दिन। ये क्या कर रहे हैं सुन, ये तो कुछ नहीं, हमारा जो यूके और यूएस वाला नंबर है वो भी किसी ने बफिंग पे लगा दिया। वो बज रहा है, चैटें बज रही हैं। मतलब ब्लास्टर होता है एक सॉफ्टवेयर ना, उसमें तुम्हारा नंबर डाल दो, 1 मिनट के अंदर तेरे पे 200 कॉल बज जाएंगे, 300 कॉल, 500, 700, 1 लाख। जो कंपटीशन में लोगों ने दूसरे टेक सपोर्ट वालों ने।
भाई इस पे 100 काम है यार, फिर तूने कहा है कि जो खाली बैठा उससे बोल दो।
राजा मिश्रा भी यूके तो चल नहीं रहा बहन के लोड़े। ये फोन आया भाई, पंकज कह रहा कर दे थोड़ी देर बाद। New Delhi, India, how to fix it? I don't want to
अबे
go
यार
to Delhi.
तुझे क्यों डर लग रहा है इसे करवाने से?
मुझे तो कोई डर नहीं लग रहा, मैं थक.
Eventually, when they'd had enough, it was time to change things so that people were warned about the scam before it actually happened. And because I had access to their chat servers, it was possible to change both the photograph of Olivia and some of the automated text that would appear below her name. I chose a suitable alternative picture and uploaded this to the chat server. But despite the picture change, some people still didn't catch on that the whole website was a scam, so I had to interact with some of their chats and hope that the scammers didn't notice. And for most people, that message got through pretty quickly. But these scammers had invested a fair bit of time and effort in getting their websites high up the search results in Google and Bing. So I altered the chat script so that people immediately knew that the website they were getting to was a fake one. And this was the final nail in the coffin. I guess there's nothing stopping them reclaiming these websites in the future, but at least for the next few days, their website will be out of action. But to build on the work that's already been done, I've also submitted all of the phone numbers and all of the websites to scammer.info. This will allow a whole host of people to try and hammer those websites and hopefully chat to some other agents as well. If you fancy doing this, there's a link to scammer.info and this particular post below. And finally, I'd just like to say thank you to all of my patrons. Every one of the people who helped me out bombard their talk scripts was a patron of mine. So thank you to everyone who took part in that little exercise. I hope I can involve you a good bit more in the future. And finally, I'd just like to say that I'm approaching 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And with that, I'm going to revamp some of the intros, outros and channel logo. I'd love to hear your feedback on some of those, so I'll be posting some examples pretty soon. Again, thanks for all the support.